was 14 years old, I was in grade 9. I started to realize that I was struggling with something. I was at a point in my life, a very dark, and it felt like I was all alone and like I had no support, and just a very hopeless, sad, very gloomy point in my life.
Yvana's experience is very common to youth, as 1 in 5 youth will experience some kind of mental health challenge as a youth, and suicide is actually the second leading cause of death amongst youth. So Yvana's experience is more common than we would think.
At the end of my grade 9 year, shortly before my 15th birthday, I was able to end up seeing a psychiatrist who diagnosed me with depression and anxiety. People from the Canadian Mental Health Association identified that I would be a good candidate for their new program, the STEPS program. The STEPS program is a recreation-based program for youth who are struggling with some kind of mental health challenge. It's sort of a support group for youth who are all going through something, and it brings them together in a supportive, stigma-free environment.
We know that when youth are struggling with their mental health, they often aren't getting out and exercising, and we know that exercise is huge in a person's recovery from mental health issues. And also, youth often isolate themselves and aren't getting out. So by coming to STEPS, they're getting out and engaging in some physical activity and also getting some connection with peers, which is really important.
STEPS for me made a whole pile of changes and made a real big difference for me in my own personal recovery, just because with the recreational component, I got to learn a lot about how to integrate that into my own recovery, and so that was, for me, that was huge, because that was something that I wasn't super aware of before.
And now she's moving forward with CMHA as a youth peer support worker. So by sharing her lived experience with other youth that are experiencing mental health challenges, she is able to support them and help them on their road to recovery.
I would go so far as to say that I'm recovered from my depression, just because I don't have any of those symptoms anymore, and I couldn't have done it without the help and support of the STEPS program, for sure.